So first I decided I wanted to get together with my 50-year-old childhood friends, and I spent 4 months forming a K colony group, and I was successful, and I chased everybody, all of my friends, and we had a K Mela last this January in Baroda, and it was very successful, and I'm the pioneer and administrator for it. When that was done, I had nothing else to do but drink beer. But then I said, that's not it. So I wanted to find a new venture, and it was being a stand-up comedy. And I worked 4 months studying the art. And I listened to about 200 or 300 stand-up comedians all over the world. India, Japan, Malawi, America, of course. And then I had my own jokes that I started writing. And I wrote like 3 books so I don't forget them. And then I started writing new jokes. So anyway, coming to the point that I was debating what kind of jokes should I tell. Because I have tried some of them, most of them, but I have not tried all. It depends on the audience. If the audience is different, they may like the joke, they may not like the joke. So anyway, I'm going to tell some few jokes that I wrote. Okay? I have a friend, American friend, Ron, and him and I, we love drinking beer. And she hates me drinking beer. She doesn't tell me no, but, so I have to use the code word. And the code word is Ron say, hey, Vinod, what are you doing? I said, I'm going out for a car wash. So it's okay. I said, honey, I'll see you. Okay. Go get a car wash. Okay. I did that. 2 days go by. Ron calls, what are you doing? I got to go out for a car wash. Doesn't say anything. 3rd time, honey, how many times are you going to wash the car? It just rained. So I figured that she figured out that car wash is the code word for beer. So then I said, Ron, we got to come up with a new code word, okay? So we went to Giant Eagle and found out that there's a dogfish beer, IPA. It's like a 10% alcohol. It's good. I like it. I love it. So he says, what are you doing? I'm taking my dog out for fishing. She don't know what the hell is going on. So he says, she heard it. He said, honey, but you don't have a dog. Yes, but I don't have a fish either. So I got to change the passwords. Then recently, it's very sad to say that her sister passed away. So Weasel was asking him, how old was Prafula? He said 78. I said 78. He said, wow, that's pretty good. Anything over 70 is pretty good. I said, what do you think we are doing? We are celebrating my 75th. That's pretty good. You think I'm going to be dead soon? He has no idea what he's talking about. These are 70 is the millennium 70. But the old 70 is now 120, okay? I have made up my mind. Nobody is going to take me away before 100, okay? No problem. So, I had a friend that came from India recently. How many are good Jews here? Gujaratis? Almost all of them. This must be a free show. Otherwise, you wouldn't be all here, right? Usually, I expected maybe 5 or 10 in the corner, but they're all good Jews. So this good Jew loved Muffat stuff. He came to visit me, and he was walking around near my neighborhood in the giant market district, the grocery store. He read the sign and he was hungry. You can earn up to $15 in groceries. If you get a one shot of flu, $5. That's pretty good. Another sort of pneumonia, $5. Another sort of shingles, $5. If you get a one shot of goon, free grocery for life.
Goon?
He thought it was goon, but chikungunya. He said, give me that, I don't care. My butt. Boom! I never saw him back. Boom. He was gone, finished. Then he goes and sees the sign, $300, littering. Fine.
Fine. Littering wine.
No problem. Then he saw the spit box, okay? $300, littering. Fine. It's fine. So he's driving back home, and since he had a pan with tobacco, he got to spit it out. So he saw this, and he spits it. Cop catches him, and he's expecting $300. Fine. He got a $300 ticket. So the other day, I was coming home from LA Fitness. When I came back home, I saw the sign springing up, no parking any of the street. No parking any of the street. So I go drive around the next street. No parking any of the street. I drive around. I can't find the parking. He says no parking. And Mom worries about me. Where the heck are you? I said, it says no parking, so I couldn't park anywhere. I said, you can drive into our driveway and park. Can't you know? Don't you know what you are reading? You like that?
I think so.
It's a stupid joke, but it's a joke.
They're true stories?
No.
Some are made up, some are true.
Mom's okay.
Then the
Real
this
comics don't tell.
Kavanaugh says, I'm not as salty as my wife. She puts more salt in the mushroom. You get that?
I recorded it. I'll have to study it later.
Insulting.
Oh.
I went to buy something at the Ross store. You guys have a Ross store here. It says dress for less.
Yes.
I went to buy in the winter, buy the pants, and I came out with summer shorts. Mad Express. I fell down from my second story and broke my leg.
That's true.
I didn't break my leg, but I just broke my leg. But I just used this for the joke. Broke my leg. And I called them. Says, there's an emergency. I broke my leg. Oh, you can come in anytime. You don't need an appointment. Just walk in. I said, didn't you hear that? I broke my leg. Where is your mouth? Where is your foot? In your mouth? Anyway. I got to see this. Okay? I usually don't do that, but I don't remember sickness. Yeah. I want to tell you my favorite joke. I used to travel a lot in South Korea when I had a job. And I went to South Korea, and there is a area called Itaewon, where you can get a fake Rolex watch for $5. And it looks so real. If you don't know the difference between the real one and the fake one, you can't tell. Do you know the difference? Anybody knows the difference? Well, the Rolex, the real watch, the second hand goes constantly like that. And the fake one jumps. The C don't know that. This is like in 1989.
Stop and go.
So I bought that $5, paid $5, bought it. And look at it. Wow. why did you buy this $5,000, $10,000 watch? Because I love you. So I said, wear it anytime. Just wear it at a wedding, or birthday gift, or wherever. Just keep wearing it. Don't worry about it. But knowing her, she won't wear it. 3 months, 2 months, 4 months go by. I said, honey, wear it. She said, yeah, but there's no real good occasion to wear it. I said, wear it. પછી હું મનમાં કહું હારું બંધ પડી જશે.
બંધ પડી જ ગયો.
એટલે મેં કીધું કે wear. Okay, I will wear it, but what if I lose it? Don't worry, I'll buy you another one. Why? Because I love you more. So, that was really something. Oh, then, recently I wanted to take my 3 kids, my lovely 3 sons, to see Niagara Falls. Well, everybody has seen it from American side. But I heard the real beauty is to see the Niagara Falls from the Canadian side. So I took them there recently, a couple months ago. But don't worry, this is not real.
She's like, what? When?
I went there, and then Sunday we are coming back and crossing the border from Canadian side to the American side. Then I was watching the news, and the gorilla Trump decided to separate the kids. So I said, wow, I can't do that. I can't have that. So I went to the Walmart and bought a 5-gallon drum of gorilla glue and stick them together. Across the border, and the guy says, wait a minute, sir. We have an order from the White House saying that we got to separate the kids. So he pulls one leg and comes off and throws it in the garbage. Wait a minute, you can't do that. We have a order from Mr. Trump. He said, anybody using gorilla glue, arrest him. So I was arrested. But anyway, that's not a true story. All right. Now, I think I can go on. How much time do I have?
It's 13 minutes in.
30 minutes?
13.
Oh, 30 minutes. Oh, that's enough. Okay. I have many other jokes, but I'm going to try at a different audience, okay? Thank you very much. And by the way, you 3 guys did a good job. Really, I want to tell you one thing. That it's just not only me, okay? There's 47 years of the same model sitting here. Credit goes to her more. My job was only to bring the money, and her job is to spend it. Even now, the mistake I did was 47 years ago. Not that I got married to her, but I gave her my checkbook. So, Babu, he said, no, don't give your checkbook to your wife. She still has it. But I had a $13 when I came to this country. After 53 years, I made, well, not only me, we made 3 beautiful sons, and they're all well settled. Look what I have done, and I still have $12 in my pocket.